I'd like to start this video off with a few facts about my market pig. I got my pig from Droughty Show Pigs, and he's a Hampshire cross. His name is Señor. I chose the name Señor because I'm a senior and it sounds cute when said together. Señor and I have been battling an irritation around his eyes for a small minute now, but I feel as if every day that I put some ointment on it, it gets better. Every day after school, I put a hefty amount of ointment on a Q-tip and then I get it in between his eyelids to try to prevent further infection. I walk my pig every day after school for about 30 minutes a day, and then I walk him twice on the weekend. I feed my pig 18% protein Hickling show feed. I feed my pig 2 scoops of the Hickling show feed twice a day, once in the morning and then once in the afternoon after school. Now I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Aubrey Leslie, and I've been showing since I was in about 3rd grade. I first started with rabbits, and then I followed in my brother's footsteps, watching him show pigs. I show through Camo and Critters 4-H Club, and I've now been showing for about 8 to 9 years. Showing has become a big part of my life because now for about every year that I can look back and remember, I've shown with an animal. My favorite part about being in this club is that there were always older kids that seemed much cooler and that I've always looked up to. But now that I've been in this 4-H club for so long, I'm now one of those older kids, and I'm currently a senior, and I have my little sisters looking up to me. Being a senior this year is a little bittersweet for me because if you've ever owned a pig, you understand the slight and subtle joy that you get whenever you finally end up getting rid of them. But it's very unfortunate this year to me that this will be the last time I'll get a pig in October and then grow it to be a hefty market swine down in March. If you're looking to identify my pig, his ear tag number will be 612. I'd like to invite you to the show March 7th at 7 p.m. where I'll be showing you how I collaborate and present my market swine. I would also like to invite you to Showmanship, which will be held March 8th, also at 7 p.m., where a judge and you will be looking at Señor's physical appearance, his quality, and his features. Lastly, I'd like to invite you to the Central Florida Fair auction, which will be March 9th, starting at 2 p.m., where you will hopefully be bidding on my pig Señor. Buying a market pig from the Central Florida Fair has a lot more advantages than buying meat from the store. Your first advantage would be quality control. When you buy a market pig, you have more control over the quality of meat, and that way you can ensure that the pig was raised in a healthy environment and had the proper diet and care. Buying a market animal from the Central Florida Fair is more cost-effective in the long run. Buying a whole pig is more cost-effective because you get a larger quantity of meat and a lower price per pound for the pig instead of store-bought prices. Another reason you should purchase my pig is because of customization. Whenever the pig goes to the butcher, you can get the exact cuts of meat that you prefer. The last and final reason why you should purchase my pig Señor is because of transparency. That way you know exactly where the meat came from and you can assure of its freshness and quality. Finishing off, if you have any questions or concerns, I'd like you to contact me at 407-765-9930.